So we seriously need to be very careful. We really, really.
Yes.
That's why I said don't barge into
Groups and cliques,
crowds.
yeah.
Just be,
Be yourself.
just
They're not gonna
be,
like it. People,
and
that's
let
one
them
thing
be
I
drawn
found
to
that.
you. Bees are drawn to, or let's just say ants. Ants are drawn. No,
Right.
no, no.
Right. And people don't like it when you become quiet, when
They're not gonna
you
like you.
don't
That
open
we
yourself
need to be
up like
patient.
that. They don't like it. You will be hated. That is, in fact, when you will see the hate come out, because at that point they can't control it anymore. Because before you were warm, you
Mm-hmm.
were receptive, and they were able to come in and deceive you. But now that you have your boundaries up, you have your walls up, and you're very careful about what you say and what you,
Yeah.
that's where you're going to get the most. And now watch, that's when you see that you really didn't have friends. So when they backstab you, don't get upset. They were never your friends to begin with. Absolutely not. Because somebody who likes you, who really cares about you, should not have a problem with how you're living your life. You know what I mean? They should be like, oh, I understand. I've
Yeah.
had friends that they were going through certain things. I had a friend that was going through a divorce. It was horrible. The husband was calling people and saying horrible things about her. He did call me and said horrible things about her to prevent me from being friends with her. And I said to him, I said, I don't even care if she kills somebody. Until she stops talking to me, I will
Yeah.
continue to talk to her. And I did that. And then, as I continued to support her as much as I can, she got to a point where she couldn't take it anymore. She stopped taking calls, and I respected that. I didn't hate her. I didn't use that against her, because I understand that sometimes when you're going through a trial, it is important for you to withdraw and figure out where your pains are coming from. You know what I mean? So I respected that. And it took her 4 years to reach out back to me. Respected that she needed to heal. She needed to understand, because she had so many people that she trusted hurt her back. You know what I mean? So when she came back, we started off right from where we stopped, like nothing happened. I understood that. Now sometimes people don't understand that when you pull back yourself from crowds and things like that, people don't understand that this is you taking time out to heal and
Mm.
figure things out. And then when then they become angry, then they become antagonistic, and that's when they now start, all the secrets you shared with them, they will now want to tell everybody. They want to destroy you more. And I say, I used to get angry, but now I said, yo, you know what, I'm actually glad they did that, because now I know that they're not for me. They really didn't care about me. That's okay, move on. So I don't take it to heart. So it's important to understand that as well. Looking for validation, seeking friendship, doing all this, they're all great things. But just make sure that there are people who are actually rooting for you, people who actually want to help you be a better version of yourself, who want to project you into your next, into your next life, into your next abundance, or whatever the case may be. So it's important that we pay attention to things like that as well.
All right, that's fantastic. Yeah, we normally have that time. It happens to people. You want to take your alone time, and it's okay to understand when someone wants to do that. It's okay to understand when they want to do that, and we shouldn't feel bad about it, because it happens to all of us. It happens to all of us, and that's life. But like I said, maybe you're not going to stop quarreling and all that and all that. You are hurting yourself. You're hurting yourself, because you are actually not hurting whosoever you are fighting with. It is you that is hurting yourself. That's why I said, let's begin to put ourselves first. Let's begin to put ourselves first in whatever it is we are doing, and build yourself. Because in the end, if you're not seeing money, that's the truth, no one will be happy. That's why I say develop yourself, look for jobs, or develop a skill, or use your talents, your gifts given to you from God, so that you can start earning something. No matter what that thing is, you will find fulfillment in what you are doing for yourself. You'll be fulfilled. It comes naturally, and the way it comes, you can't even explain it, but you will notice that you will feel fulfilled in life. Then when the big one comes, of course we glorify God both in the little and in the big one. So for all our women here, We really appreciate you guys, all of you women. No woman is worthless, even for those that thinks they don't mean anything. I want you to know that you mean a lot more than you even know, that you still need to discover. You need to, even if you don't have a long time naturally, please, in that your midst of crowd, be it friends or in your family, still find alone time. Still find that time you alone needs to reflect on yourself, your do's, your don'ts, what you like, what you don't like, and how to move your life further. You need to know that. Yeah, you need to know that. So, Victoria, sorry to cut you short. Okay. This comment. All right, someone said TV is powder. She rub she rub not cream. All right, my darling. Someone is confused about me. My dear, I don't rub any cream. And Kingdom said it's powder. Kingdom, okay, thank you, but you're actually right. You're actually right. This is just me. If you see me outside, this is just who I am. And again, I am that person who is fulfilled within herself. Well, we are not saying that, but I have come to that stage in life that I do not allow things to begin to bother me, because you can't please everybody. And now, listen, as women, we are, yeah, as women, we are being picked on every day of our lives. That's another part I want to chip in before we close. Women are constantly picked at, it's just like, I'm just using this. Actually, this person, you actually gave me a topic here. When you notice as a woman that women are being picked at, that is when you know you really, really seriously need to build your self-confidence. It is because of this bullying that a lot of women has gone out of their way to do surgeries, even when they do not necessarily need it. There are some surgeries that are good if you need it, but to reconstruct yourself to please people, that is when I would say it is bad if you're doing it to please people. Now, because women are always being bullied and picked on, a lot cannot stand this. Victoria says something right here, that the truth is, it is not easy to actually stand as a woman and tell yourself nothing is going to bother me anymore. It's true. But please, we're using this platform to tell you women, for you to be able to pass the stage of someone bullying you and you don't feel it, bring God into your life first. Honestly, when you bring God, number one thing you need to do is to bring God into your life, then proceed with your life. At a point in your life as a woman, you'll be wondering, when was the last time I allowed this to trigger me? When was the last time I allowed this thing to hurt me so bad? Hurt comes, yes, we know, and when it comes, we'll feel it, but do not dwell on it. But for those unnecessary ones that are being picked on you, because no one is perfect, so you can't force anybody to be perfect, and that is why women are always on the receiving end. I have never seen a man being, picked on another fellow man for their physique. Maybe they do it, I don't know, but for me as a woman, I have never seen. But women are always being picked on, whether by friends, whether by people out there, or by whosoever, husband, partner, whosoever. That's why I said, if you do not have the time to build yourself, that's when all these things will start getting used to you. Women should begin to know that they are beautiful and that they are powerful. Honestly, women are powerful only if you discover yours. Only if you discover yours. You need to for you to discover yours, you don't need any distraction. That is when you discover your own. So that by the time you build yourself, you are reborn and you come out. People will keep throwing stones at you. The more they are throwing, use those stones to build yourself a road path and walk on it. Because you can't please people. No matter what you do, you cannot please people, and it is worse on women. They are trying to make women to be perfect when no one is actually perfect, and no one will ever be perfect. So why picking on them, forcing them to be perfect, endangering their lives? And for those women that are allowing it, that's why I say, for you to be able to come to that stage in your life that nothing gets to you, except when someone dies, because we are mere mortals. When someone dies, if it's someone close to you or dear to you, you feel it. Except that for you to come to that stage, you need that time alone. Honestly, you need to retrieve back. You need God. When you bring in God into your life and retrieve your steps, then begin to work on yourself, you can now come out at the end of everything. And that's when people will look at you and say, she's so confident. Now, haters will come. Let's not forget that. Haters will say things like, she's too full of herself. Who does she think she is? They don't understand. They don't understand. That's why they're saying it. They don't understand, and they will never understand, because they want you to be a pleaser. They want you to always have a yes in your diary without having no. But the moment you stand and be able to address issues and state it the way it is, telling them directly, not at the back, but face to face in a very polite manner, it gets into people's, like, it makes them mad. It makes haters mad. Like, who does she think she is? But in the long run, people that understand will be drawn to you. Haters will always remain where they are. That's why I say you cannot please everybody as a woman. First thing first, bring God into your life, develop yourself, build your self-worth, build everything that needs to be built in your life. Then the world will definitely make a space for you to sit. But when you don't have all these things and you are forcing yourself to sit, they're not going to make any space for you. No one will make any space for you. But when you come out a different person, they do not expect you to be. Consciously or unconsciously, the world will keep making a space for you to sit. And they're going to deal with it, because that's who you are. And that time as a woman is when you will start loving yourself. You will start enjoying life more, because right now you can talk. You can express yourself. You can tell whosoever, this is right, this is wrong. I'm sorry, I'm not going to be able to do this. All right, I will do this. If you don't build yourself, you won't know how to do all these things. Victoria, we said it in the last time. You'll be able to tell someone, maybe you are invited for a party, or you are invited for an event or whatever invitation, and it's not going to be convenient for you. You can boldly tell them, thank you so much, but I'm sorry, I won't be able to do that. I won't be able to make it at this time. But whereby you've not discovered yourself, how would you be able? You can say it.
You can't
You
say
keep
no.
pleasing
You're
as
like,
usual.
yeah. Somebody will come and call you and beg you for money. Say, oh, sure, but you don't have, and you stress yourself and you look for a way, and you sacrifice or become a people pleaser, you are betraying yourself all around. You're not showing up, you're not advocating for yourself. You betray yourself over and over and over and over again. And then we end up getting angry when those people betray us, because they didn't never really cared about us either, but we chose not to see it. And it's good to always see the good in people. I always say to myself, I've not allowed my experiences to make me hate human beings, right? I don't hate people. I don't go out there like just hating
Others.
and,
Yeah,
ooh, I hate
exactly.
everybody because everybody hurt me. No, I don't. I didn't allow my experience to change my personality. Actually, I made it make me be a better person. But what I do now is, because I have my boundaries up, because I understand patterns, right? I'm able to see clearly what is and what is not. I'm not waiting for clarification from the person. Some people was like, "Oh, I really care about you. You're my friend," and while they're saying that, they blow their nose at you. You know what I mean? So why are you waiting to interpret what that means? It means exactly what it means. So again, that's part of developing who we
Exactly.
are. See things for what it is. There is no magic to it. There is no other thing. It is what it is. We give too much loophole. We give people a lot of stretches to be better, but we never give ourselves that same thing. So
All right.
just, it is something that we really need to. And like, oh, prophetess lioness was saying, results are the best revenge. Exactly. So don't look for them to get
Exactly.
karma back for what they did to
Exactly.
you. Don't focus on
Yeah.
them getting, oh, you must get, you hurt me, you're gonna hurt yourself. The best revenge is being a better person. Elevate yourself, Be better, be happy, be okay with yourself. That is the best revenge. And I've realized that I used to pray
Yeah.
for people to get back what they did to me, and I realized that no, I can't ask for that. That's not maybe that's not in their future. My future is for me to be better. It takes away from me as a person.
Just hold
It
on
takes
for us.
away from, yeah, and karma is going to come for you too. You
Yeah.
will get karma for those things. It doesn't go away. God will,
Oh,
so don't open a big box and add more karma to your life. Let them go with their drama. You just continue to be your person and be who you are and get the
improve.
results. And that's the best revenge. Yeah. Hi,
Work on
prophetess. How are
yourself.
you?
Don't try to.
I'm okay,
Prophetess,
sister.
thank you so much for joining us.
Good to see
You're
you.
welcome. You're welcome.
God bless
Guys,
you.
sorry, Onyenze, I saw your message. I'm going to check it later. Onyenze, nice to have you here too. Prophetess, prophetic lioness, isn't it?
Lioness, that's it. God bless you. I'm
Fantastic.
enjoying the
Nice to
topic.
have
That's
you.
why I came up because I understand that even the Bible said, love your neighbor as you love yourself. That is to say, you have to use the picture of how you love yourself to show love to others. But in the other time, we do it the other way. We love others and we don't really love ourselves. So many people are just living because of their family. They are living because of their children. They are living because of their parents. The truth is this: there is a core value in you that makes people to be attracted to you. If you were nothing, if they didn't see nothing, they won't come to you. And that thing they see in you is the foundation of that relationship and whatever you're building with a person. The moment you left that particular thing that brought you people together and begin to focus on the person, women don't learn how to evolve even inside marriage. The moment they come into the marriage, they are at standstill position. The men grow more than us. They live their life, they do their things, they are growing, but it's like a woman's bus stop is okay, let me just be here, I'm married and that's it. So that's why sometimes when these people walk away from their lives, it's like they are starting all over again because they cannot find their feet anymore. So the truth is that the moment you leave yourself, you stop evolving, learning, unlearning, and relearning, they will leave you because nobody wants to remain at the same level for a long time. This is a life where people change and grow, and the moment they grow, when people begin to evolve and develop, they remain at a level they wouldn't want to come down. So whenever they see that you that is around them, you're always the one pulling them to this level they have left, there is every tendency they will find a way to leave you because everybody wants to move higher. That's why sometimes it look like somebody started with you, labor with you, and you just walk and the person walked out on you because you left yourself all these years. You were not doing anything to develop yourself. So every woman, I'm so much in love with this topic, should learn how to help themselves, learn how to love yourself, learn how to develop yourself. There is nothing like, you don't need money to do it. You just need your desire for it, and God will place you with the right persons so that you can be able to
Yeah.
develop yourself and be able to adjust and readjust to yourself, because whether you like it or not, things that will pull you down will always be there. But your ability to move on without looking, because there are people who really wish to see you in the gutter. The moment they walk out of their life, they want you to sleep at the gutter. They want you to live like a mad woman. But the moment they see that you are better than yourself yesterday, they are pained. It paints a picture like you are the one holding this person for a long time. They don't want to see you succeed after you leave them. So the best result for me is that best revenge is just give them the result. Let them know there is more to you. Let them know that you are in phases, you are in parts. You can come out, you can bounce back again. So you don't just stay one place and begin to mourn yourself. I see so many women that have locked themselves down for many years, maybe because something happened to their relation. I was just speaking to one right now. She says she's bitter. I say you don't need to be bitter. Let's go so that you can move on. Because you that is angry is the one that is not moving on. The person that hurt you has moved on. The person that hurt you can even marry and get children. You are still the one mourning the anniversary of your divorce. So move on with the speed. Don't wait for anybody. God is able, He's faithful to give you somebody in the future when you have healed. So I'm so much interested in this topic, because every woman need to understand that it's not the end. There is always a part two of everything. There is always a part two. You can gather yourself together and move. Second-handed value. There are people who feel that after now I'm not useful again. It's not true. You can pick yourself. You can pick yourself. I have children that are grown up in the universities. I'm still there. I'm still there trying to go back to school, but my children are all graduating now. I'm still trying to go back to school to develop myself. I did not keep myself somewhere. You know, the moment it was over, I knew it was over. I think I'm saying it for the first time here. So I just begin to do strange things, begin to travel other countries. Doors begin to open because I told myself I must pick up. So the truth is that God is on your side. There's nothing impossible you cannot do. There are boundless opportunities waiting for you if you know what you represent and what you stand for. Don't let anybody decide. Some people have finished eating their youthful and productive age. They want to eat your own. They are finished using their own. They have retired. They are in the retirement stage of life. They want to eat your own. They want to exhaust your own. They want to hide you from manifesting. At the moment, the truth is that when you know she has changed.
Yeah.
She has changed. She has changed. Nobody really changed. By the time you marry a girl of 18 years, you don't expect her to be like that in the next 20 years. She will evolve. That thing they call change is not really change. You will grow up. There are things you won't want to do again. There are decisions you won't want to make again. You begin to live for yourself, you know. So, but anybody at this point, that's when they will say, don't mind her, she has changed, she has changed. You don't expect me to be the way I am 20 years ago. I can't be like that. I must change. The same way you're changing, I'm changing. But if we cannot find a balance, then let's go. Everybody go your way, so that we can move on to the glory of God and become what God wants us to be. Because as long as I'm concerned, I don't know, I say it even in my church, if we get to heaven that day, heaven will be full of surprises, because we are still going to see divorcees in heaven. We are still going to see single mothers in heaven. Your marital status cannot stop you from making it. It is your faith in Christ that will stop you. So let nobody threaten you that because you're a single mother, because of that you're not going to heaven. It has nothing to do with you and your internal destination. So you live yourself, you live for yourself, you live for your children. That's what I believe, you know. At the end of the day, then talking about me, I told myself, I'm not going to lie to you. I told myself, look, you are still strong, you're still young, you can work for yourself. I am working for myself. I am putting down little savings and investments for tomorrow. I don't want to look at any child. That's what I decide. When they bring for me, it's fine. I'm their mother. I'm going to bless them and say, God bless you for remembering me. But I don't want to be a liability to any child at my old age. I don't want, when I get old, then I'll be looking, oh, this my child should come and help me. This, I want something I can be holding on to before, because they will have their family. Nobody's praying for evil, but you don't know the kind of family your daughter will enter. There are some men, they don't know how to spend on their mother-in-law. So you can hear me now? Yeah. Okay, if you can hear me then. So me, I want a situation where God can bless my children. Then I will come and, oh, thank you so much. You're welcome. If I want to come, it's just maybe I want to make shakara. I'm coming for weekend. Don't want to be a liability. Even in the old age, I don't want to be a liability. There is another thing I would like us to talk. So many topics that concerns women. It's just that many of them don't want to get knowledge. And if you don't get knowledge, there is nothing you can do. There are some women, even in my ministry, they don't know how to take care of themselves. They leave themselves. Imagine a woman that is a menopause is still shouting that demon is chasing them up and down. Oh, mama, I be like said, and they pour me fire for body. You go and read these menopausal signs that has come to you. They don't know all these things. You don't take care of yourself. You were just building other people, building family, building children. And when this age is coming, but very soon you will know that retirement is a very wicked thing. Like old age is too lonely. Old age is too lonely. Everybody will go. At the end of the day, it is you, your family that you have. At the end of the day, you are alone. That's the truth. So one of the greatest investments is to help yourself and build a strategic relationship as a woman. Because at the end of the day, that's all you've got. That's all you've got. Even those your children, they will go look for their life. Some of them may not be in the country, but those strategic relationships can keep you going. Learn how to take care of yourself. Nobody will do it for you. Nobody will love you. That's why the Bible says you should love yourself. Healing yourself, you should use your own self-love as an example of how to love others. If you don't love other people and you are loving, if you don't love yourself and you're loving other people, you are just pretending. You don't know yourself. So I just pray that women will wake up and come to reality. Wake up and come to reality. Everything must not end in marriage. And every marriage, if God says, okay, it can be, He will always make a way out. There are some people that are better off divorced. There are people that are better off single mothers. There are people who are still enjoying their marriage. But whatever it is, it's so disheartening to see that a man dies today and the wife and the children, they have turned to beggars on the streets. This is a man that was doing well because the woman have no place. She didn't find a way to fix herself. Even with the big company the husband have, she cannot manage nothing because she did not get herself involved in anything concerning the company. She didn't know anything outside managing the home. So even when the man is no more, people will run the company the way they like and useless everything, and she will be crying. I have them in my ministry because they depend on my husband, my husband, my husband. And when this man dies, everything goes down because all these lions will come out from nowhere and grab everything, and you would be like, they will say, a big man wife be this. You know, it's just that you don't know. If you don't know, I am better than you because of what I know you don't know. So that's just the thing. So I just thank God for this platform that will awaken women, awaken their hearts. Women are just too reluctant. Sister, do you know that if you come to my ministry, when we are praying now, or even if you're in counseling, the only thing you'll be hearing, my husband, my husband, my husband, mommy is my husband, mommy pray for my husband, mommy. I will ask you, where are you people? Where are you people? You have just lost inside a man. they are lost inside the man. They are lost. You know, everything they're praying, the level of prayers investment women have invested in their husband.
Mama,
If
God
they have
bless you.
invested it in themselves, their life will be much, much better. Who doesn't want to be blessed? Must
Mama,
God,
God bless you.
must God bless your husband? He can bless you too. There is no competition. Everybody wants a caring husband, but that does not mean we are a piece of furniture in the house. We can't do nothing. You know, there are great women. It was recently, Sister Ngo, it was recently I discovered that. It was recently I discovered that this our is it a central bank governor before? What's her name? Okonji-Iweala. It was recently I discovered that name Okonji-Iweala is her husband's name and her father's name combined together. Do you see it? Because she's an asset. She's not a liability. This woman is weighty. This woman has the cash. This woman has the contact and connection. So if I marry and go to my husband's house and begin to answer my husband's name, everything will be in their name. My family that trained me how far. So she has to combine Okonji-Iweala together because this one her papa name, this one her husband name. She combined it. It's like that in every of her documents. She know why she says she's a public figure. No one person can take her thing. No one person can take her thing. So whenever any day God call her, everything God has blessed to her, Okonjo's family will have, Iweala's family will have. So we need to apply wisdom. So that's it. That's just my little contribution. I don't know whether she's out. She will soon be back. God bless you.
Mama, that's not a little contribution. You just solidified everything that we talked about. I'm so happy to hear you talk like this. It's very important, for you that have a platform where you're talking to people. It's important that you continue to talk to them about this. We focus too much. I hear you about the prayer. I used to be like that. I spent the
Self-love first. We are not trying to destroy people's marriage. I did not encourage. I was even thinking they would do an IVF because they have the money. But the man was not even willing to bring money and all that. He was not willing to do anything. He was just enjoying like that. So at the end of the day, she have old father to take care of. She have old mother to take, retired teacher to take care of. Her two siblings, she senior the two of them. They were all just looking at her. And this man trained her when he was working with NMPC, has his money, and trained her to that level. And she has never wondered. The man is diabetic. The old man was even the one crying, say, come out. The old man was crying, Amaka Mwamopota. Come out, come out.